I'm Mr. Happy with you today. Listen. Come, my son. Oh, yes, listen. If you boil water, it turns into steam. It turns into steam. If you boil water, it turns into steam. It turns into steam. If you boil water, it turns into steam. If you boil water, it turns into steam. I know that. It's not new for me. I know that. And if you heat ice, if you heat ice, if you heat ice, it turns into water. It turns into water. If you heat ice, it turns into water. It turns into water. Oh yeah, very good. Very good. Also, if you frighten the birds, they fly away. If you frighten the birds, they fly away. Fly away. They fly away. If you frighten the birds, they fly away. If you frighten the birds, they fly away. Birds, water, ice. What is this? What is this? And listen to me now. Listen to me now. If you study hard, I'll buy a present. I'll buy a present. If you study hard, I'll buy you a present. I'll buy you a present. A car. You want a car? A car. Huh? A car. I want a mobile phone to speak with my sweetheart. And if you succeed, your mother will be so happy. And if you succeed, yes, your mother will be so happy. My son. If you succeed, your mother will be so happy. If you succeed, your mother will be so happy. Your mother will be so happy. If you succeed, your mother will be so happy. Yeah. If I were you, I would study so hard. If I were you, I would study hard. If I were, I would. If I were, I would. If I were you, I would study hard. If I were king, I would help the poor. If I were king, I would help the poor. If I were you, I would give my son a lot of money. If I were you, I would give my son a lot of money. If I were you, I would give my son a lot of money. A lot of money. A lot of money. If I were you, I would give my son a lot of money. A lot of money. Sorry, Dad. I failed the exam. Sorry, Dad. I failed the exam. Oh no. I can't believe. Oh no. I can't believe. My son failed the exam. Oh no. My son failed the exam. If you had studied hard, hard, you would have passed the exam. If you had studied hard, you would have passed the exam. If you had studied hard, you would have passed the exam. If you had studied hard, you would have passed the exam. And I tell you, if you had stopped advising me, I would have passed the exam. I would have passed the exam. And I tell you, if you had stopped advising me, I would have passed the exam. If you had stopped advising me, I would have passed the exam. I would have passed the exam.